Welcome to my channel. Today, we're diving deep into something that could truly transform your financial life. 10 wealth-building mindset shifts you need to adopt right now. These shifts come from some of the best minds in personal finance, like Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and Dave Ramsey, known for his book, Financial Peace Revisited. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to rewire your thinking to build lasting wealth. Stay tuned, as this information is not just essential for improving your financial situation, but it's also life-changing. And remember, if you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's begin by discussing one of the most critical things you need to understand: your mindset around money. Most people grow up being taught that money is hard to come by, that you need to work tirelessly for every penny, and that wealth is reserved for a few lucky individuals. But what if I told you that's not true? What if, instead, building wealth is more about adopting the right mindset and following proven principles than sheer luck or working around the clock? Robert Kiyosaki, in his best-selling book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, explores two different mindsets that people adopt when it comes to money. His poor dad had the traditional approach that most people have: go to school, get good grades, find a stable job, and save what you can. On the other hand, his rich dad promoted a mindset that revolved around financial independence, investing, and using money to work for you rather than you working for money. The first wealth-building mindset shift you need to adopt is to see money as a tool, not a goal. Many people think that making more money will solve all their problems, but the reality is that unless you understand how to use that money, it will disappear just as quickly as it comes in. According to Kiyosaki, it's not about how much you earn, but how much you keep and how hard your money works for you. This mindset is about focusing on cash flow, not just saving a pile of money. Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of assets and liabilities. Rich people focus on acquiring assets, while poor and middle-class people focus on acquiring liabilities they think are assets. An asset puts money into your pocket, while a liability takes money out of your pocket. Next, let's talk about the mindset of abundance versus scarcity. People with a scarcity mindset believe there's never enough to go around, that opportunities are limited, and that they need to hold on tightly to what they have. This fear-driven mindset keeps people stuck in a cycle of just getting by. However, Kiyosaki argues that successful people have an abundance mindset. They see opportunities everywhere, are willing to take calculated risks, and believe there's always more money to be made. Shifting from a scarcity to an abundance mindset can completely change your relationship with money, allowing you to see possibilities rather than limitations. Now, let's incorporate some insights from Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace Revisited. While Ramsey's advice may seem more conservative than Kiyosaki's in some respects, especially regarding debt, his principles are incredibly valuable when it comes to gaining control of your financial life. Ramsey stresses the importance of living below your means and avoiding debt at all costs. In his famous Baby Steps plan, the first step is building an emergency fund of $1,000, followed by paying off all debt except your mortgage using the debt snowball method. This is a key wealth-building mindset shift. Stop relying on credit and loans to finance your life. Another significant mindset shift that Ramsey focuses on is the idea of personal responsibility when it comes to finances. He talks about the power of saying no to things that don't align with your long-term goals, whether it's avoiding unnecessary purchases or delaying gratification for something bigger. Ramsey often mentions that too many people get into debt because they feel entitled to certain luxuries without earning them first. Changing this entitlement mindset can pave the way for real financial peace. Let's turn back to Kiyosaki for another critical mindset shift: understanding the difference between working for money and having money work for you. Most people spend their entire lives working for a paycheck. Kiyosaki's poor dad believed in earning a steady income and relying on that to pay the bills. However, his rich dad taught him that the key to wealth was to create sources of passive income, where your money works for you even while you sleep. This could be through real estate, stock investments, or starting a business. And this is where we see an important overlap with Ramsey's advice. Both Kiyosaki and Ramsey agree that you should live below your means, but Kiyosaki goes a step further by encouraging investments that generate passive income. In Ramsey's world, you work hard, save diligently, and avoid debt. In Kiyosaki's world, you also work hard, but you funnel your money into assets that grow and provide income on their own. One of the most profound lessons Kiyosaki teaches is the power of financial education. Most people spend years studying academic subjects that have little impact on their financial future. But how many of us truly understand how to read a financial statement? How many of us know the tax laws that can help us build wealth? A critical mindset shift is realizing that you need to be financially literate to achieve financial independence. Kiyosaki recommends spending time learning about money management, investments, and tax strategies that can help you keep more of what you earn. And speaking of education, Ramsey teaches something similar, but in a different context. He emphasizes the importance of learning how to budget. Many people feel overwhelmed by their finances because they don't have a clear understanding of where their money is going each month. Ramsey teaches that budgeting isn't restrictive, it's freeing. It allows you to give every dollar a job so you can take control of your financial life rather than feeling like your money controls you. Another mindset shift that Kiyosaki focuses on is embracing failure as a part of the wealth building journey. He mentions that his rich dad taught him that failure is not something to be feared, but something to learn from. The fear of losing money is what holds many people back from investing in assets that could grow their wealth. Kiyosaki believes that every failure is a stepping stone to success, as long as you learn from it and keep moving forward. This shift is crucial for anyone looking to build wealth because setbacks are inevitable. The key is how you handle them. Ramsey, on the other hand, takes a different approach to risk. He advises avoiding high-risk investments and focusing on what's known to work: debt freedom, saving, and investing in mutual funds with a proven track record. While Kiyosaki encourages risk-taking for growth, Ramsey promotes a more measured approach to wealth building. For Ramsey, wealth building is about consistency and discipline, not about taking big risks for big rewards. Let's discuss the concept of delayed gratification, which both Kiyosaki and Ramsey highlight in different ways. Kiyosaki often talks about how the rich delay gratification by investing in assets rather than spending money on immediate pleasures. They are willing to live modestly today for the promise of a wealthy future. Similarly, Ramsey's entire baby steps plan is built on the idea of delaying gratification. First save for emergencies, then pay off debt, and then invest. Both of these authors teach that long-term thinking is essential for financial success. Another wealth-building mindset shift that Kiyosaki introduces is the idea of leveraging other people's money to grow your wealth. While Ramsey advocates for avoiding debt, Kiyosaki believes in using debt strategically to invest in income-generating assets. For instance, taking out a mortgage to buy rental properties can be a smart way to build wealth if done correctly. Kiyosaki refers to this as good debt, which contrasts with bad debt like credit card loans. This is a mindset shift that requires careful consideration and financial education because it can either lead to wealth or financial disaster, depending on how it's handled. The idea of accountability is also central to both authors' teachings. Kiyosaki talks about taking personal accountability for your financial education, investments, and wealth-building journey. Meanwhile, Ramsey advises having an accountability partner or even attending Financial Peace University classes to keep yourself on track. Both approaches emphasize the importance of not just setting goals, but actively working toward them and holding yourself responsible for your financial progress. Finally, let's talk about the importance of giving. This might seem counterintuitive when discussing wealth building, but both Kiyosaki and Ramsey emphasize the importance of generosity. Ramsey talks about giving as part of his baby steps plan, stating that financial peace isn't just about hoarding wealth, but also about using it to improve the lives of others. Kiyosaki's Rich Dad also emphasized giving back, teaching that wealth should be used not just for personal gain, but to create value for others. Generosity helps shift your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance, reinforcing the belief that there's always more money to be made and more value to be given. These 10 mindset shifts focused on seeing money as a tool, adopting an abundance mindset, taking personal responsibility, pursuing financial education, embracing failure, delaying gratification, using good debt strategically, and living generously are essential for building lasting wealth. Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace Revisited offer invaluable lessons on how to develop these shifts in thinking. Whether you're just starting on your financial journey or looking to improve your current situation, these shifts can help you reach your goals faster and with greater success. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful and want to hear more insights on wealth building, personal finance, and financial freedom, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we drop our next video.